In this video, I'm going to show you how I turned this into this sexy badass piece of thing. It's corner bar. It's something that I made. It's a DIY project. This corner LED bar flip. Furniture makeover. Furniture flipping. Let's begin. Somebody just posted on Facebook Market that they were essentially giving away a free bookshelf. I'm just driving there because I want this free bookshelf. Yes. I got it! Oh my god. When I saw it on the patio, like that feeling of yes. But not only that, this is a free, come on, like who throws away really great pieces of furniture? I don't understand that, but you know what? I'm not mad about it. I am really grateful. In this stage, I want to figure out exactly what I am doing. So I'm using Photoshop to kind of lay out all the elements for this bar. This piece is actually for my mom. She saw my last furniture flipping video. She asked me to hook her up with a new bar, and so I was like, yeah, I got you. I'm going to start disassembling the entire piece and making sure that all the measurements that I have are going to fit for all the pieces, aka the alcohol, all the stuff. I want to make sure it's all going to fit without having to redo any of the work again, because trust me, I've been there before and I've had to recut pieces because I accidentally cut things wrong. So I want to make sure that all the measurements that I have are very accurate. Yeah, learn from your mistakes. Good morning. It does not look pretty, but that's okay. I got the majority of the pieces done for the bookshelf. I still have to drill holes to put the base together, attach the base, put all the pieces together, and then start getting ready for paint. One really interesting thing is that I've never done something like this before, modifying actual pieces of furniture. You really have to think creatively and make up something that you've never done before, which I think is the best thing about doing something like this. Now this base that I am making, I actually learned this by watching DIY Wife, so I highly recommend checking that video out. And now I'm going to reassemble some of the pieces that I have. I'm taking my time to make sure that all the measurements are precise. I'm going to glue some things down to make sure that it's going to be extremely sturdy to support all of this alcohol. I shouldn't say that, but anyway. Here I am again measuring everything out so I don't mess up and writing everything down about the plans for the cabinet doors. I thought about using pocket holes to secure everything together, but after doing a lot of research, aka watching YouTube videos, I learned that wood glue is actually stronger than the wood itself, so wood glue is just fine. And then the base, which I feel like helped hide the merger from the base and the bookshelf, and then securing things by gluing it down because I want to make sure that this is going to be a sturdy piece of furniture. I have essentially the top has the LED cable so the back can get lit, as well as the front top part. Everything is glued in. I have some of the holes already covered up. I do need to put more plaster. I gotta sand everything down. I have the shelves glued in as well, and I also have the base already attached. One thing that you'll notice about me is that my process is divided between various days rather than all in 1 or 2 days. That way I'm not overstressing myself with all the other things that are happening in life, which I think is really good to do. Don't overwhelm yourself. Yeah, so the first base primer is completed. I'm hoping I might actually get finished today at night. If that is the case, I'm going to be so excited. That is the goal today. Look at my hands though. Don't do that. Okay. Let's continue with this video. Okay, so I didn't finish on that day, but I will say that I worked on this piece from the very beginning of the day till the very end of the day, spacing 2 hours between coats and just doing a lot of other things throughout my day. So I was extremely productive. It's gonna start raining in 2 hours, so I have to get up. And I have to move, or at least paint the last round of paint. Well, sand, clean, paint, and then move it 2 hours. Wow.
And here we go again, back at it. This process is really similar. Sand it down, clean it off, and paint. Now, once I moved everything inside, I just applied a couple of coats of sealer to the wood base because I left that raw. And then I also started incorporating the LED lights, which was a request from my mother. She was like, please make it look really dope and cool. So of course I gotta hook my mom up with some awesome LED lights to accent the entire piece, and also finish up the cane doors, which this was actually my first time making these, and they turned out phenomenal. Like, just the cane and the process was super simple. And once I put all the pieces together, I was blown away. First off, I wanted to bring all the stuff into one general area. And then my favorite part, which I really enjoy how they turned out, the 2 cane doors. I've never made this before, and for my first time, it actually went really, really great. I had to incorporate this because one thing that my mom actually really wanted to have was none of her friends seeing her alcohol, because they tend to drink all of her alcohol. And so having it hidden in an area that you wouldn't be able to see, that way visually there's nothing there. You just see the display pieces of the actual bar, and then when the party actually starts, then you open everything up, and here is where you have the treasure, all the liquor. And speaking of that, I told myself once I finished this video I was going to drink a bottle, so this is the bottle that I'm going to drink. It's the most expensive bottle that she has in here, but thank you, Mom. I'm gonna drink this in one of these glasses that I put up here. Oh yeah, let me finish the video first before I drink. Should I leave that there? Doesn't matter. The last piece is the bar legs that I actually had to remake myself, add a little bit of a trim, that way it matched this like beveled top piece. I wanted also like a little beveled bottom piece with the legs that I added on, and now I kept that natural raw looking wood because I wanted to match the cane. And I feel like with the contrast of the dark colors and the light pieces, it really just makes everything stand out. And so once we're ready to actually get the party started, this is where the magic happens. Where'd the magic go? Here it is. The LED lights that come from the bar. Underneath, I added a lot of emphasis on that because everything from down below up was kind of custom. So I wanted to really have this piece literally stand out from the base up. And then I wrapped around LEDs at the very top to kind of accent some of the glass that would be displayed coming down, kind of like a chandelier. But I just love how all of this came together. It actually turned out exactly how I wanted it, which was great. So making sure that you have a plan from beginning to end of what you're going to do is going to come in handy when you take on creative projects like this one. An LED corner bar, DIY, furniture flip makeover. All right, I know what I'm gonna do next. And it's not gonna be furniture flipping, it's gonna be actually a closet makeover. I'm a little embarrassed to share this, but this is what we'll be working with today. Now I know it is a lot. And that's why we're gonna transform this space into this space. I should probably call my mom and see what she thinks. Mom! Mom!
¿Qué pasa?
Oh, I have a question to ask you.
¿Por qué me gritas así? ¿Viste cómo me asustas? No puedes hacer eso. Yo estoy en el teléfono, hijo, eso no se hace.
Okay.
Bajas más tranquilo y dices, mamá, por favor, puedes venir. Es asustado, eso no se hace. Tú sabes que yo soy muy nerviosa.
Okay.
¿Qué pasa?
How do you like the bar? I'm making a video.
Oh, I really love it. I told you that I really like.
Okay, también voy a abrir esta botella. I'm gonna open this one and I'm gonna drink it.
¿Por qué? Para festejar el bar.
Yeah, it's celebrate the bar.
Pero no, yo no voy a salir en el video.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Ya. No
Okay.
vuelvas a hacerme eso, ¿ah? Te voy a dar en el hocico, te voy a recoger y vas a ver.